Hi, group number ones. Welcome to this week's reading. This week we are doing a Halloween special. So, you guys were drawn in by this cool bug monster, and this bag of treats or bag of candy. Trick or treat. So, those are your two items. I'm gonna put him over here. I'm gonna put the bag of treats right here. So, the spread I am doing for you is a spread called Bag of Candy Spread. It is a super positive reading, and it's very good for Halloween. It's a Halloween special spread. So, I will explain all 5 cards as we read them. Let's get started. So, group number 1. Our guides, our ancestors, anybody looking down on us this Halloween, would you please give group number 2 a great pep talk about the good things in their life, their treats, their pack of candy, the treats in their life, please. Group number 1s. Looking for 5 cards, please, guys. 5 cards. This one is loud. That one. 2. Let's do 3 more, please. 3, 4, and 5. That's excellent. So this tarot deck that I'm using today is my Wizard's Tarot. They are sort of creepy. If I pause at all, I'm just covering up boobies because there do happen to be boobies in this deck, which is excellent for me, not so great for YouTube. So let's get started, shall we? So the first card in your spread is something good that happened in the past. So the card that you guys have here is the Judgment card. Ooh. Starting off with a major arcana, I see. The Judgment card. This is card number 20 in the major arcanas. So something positive that has happened in the past. It could be talking about a couple different things. One thing it could be talking about is maybe our decision to not judge ourselves for who we are or who we are supposed to be, who God or the Infinite has made us. It could also be talking about a promotion maybe, or something like something good in means of the world seeing your value, whether that is a compliment from a partner or a promotion in a job, or just it's talking about the world seeing your worth, or you seeing your own worth, you seeing yourself through heaven's eyes, you really seeing the value in you and the value in what you bring to the world. And yeah, so this event this good thing that happened in the past, it probably changed your perspective of you a little bit. Either whether it was outside sources showing you that you are worth more money, or you are worth their time, or whatever it is. Whether it was outside sources or it was an internal monologue being like, hey, I actually am like fucking awesome. This moment in your past changed your perspective of you. It might have also just been an outside source, such as like a doctor or a psychiatrist or somebody like that, like giving you a diagnosis, or like, yeah, something like that. Somebody saw you, judged you, and saw something in you. And if it was a diagnosis or something, it could be very relieving to get a diagnosis. whether that's for a physical ailment or for a mental ailment. Like, knowing what the thing is so that you can like move forward with your life in whatever direction that is such a relief, at least in my book. So yeah, there are some people out there that like don't, but I see this as like a really positive thing of like somebody saw you, where you were, who you are, and gave you value. Not that you didn't have value before, it was just a highlighting moment for you, where you saw your value through other people's eyes. And yeah, so that's a good thing that has happened in the past. This next card is something good that is happening now. And the card we have is the Five of Swords. Ooh, interesting. The Five of Swords, clearly, is normally seen as a bad card. Bad. They're not bad or good. They're just things. So, the Five of Swords is talking about conflict. It's talking about upheaval and change, and it's also less change, more conflict, more about how other people's actions are affecting you and how they are causing strife in your world. But the intention of this reading was to show the good things that are happening in our life. So I think if we're following this theme of like in the past you had a clarity moment of seeing your own value, seeing your worth through heaven's eyes, like now you're willing to fight for yourself. Now you're willing to stand up for yourself. Now you're willing to advocate for yourself. That is the word that I am looking for. This is like the fighting can be seen as a negative, but when you're doing it for the good of yourself or the good of other people, like then it is called advocating. And this is when you stand up to somebody because you know that this is the right thing to do, or this is what I deserve, or this is an unfair situation and it needs to be righted, right? That's still a conflict because we're still engaging in conflict, but it is also a positive type of conflict. So whatever is currently happening for you now, you are fighting it. Whether that is we are fighting a new diagnosis, or we are standing up for ourselves against partners or friends that have treated us badly in the past, or we are just fighting for our own existence in a way that we didn't used to. Maybe we used to be somebody that let other people push us under the rug and walk all over us and type things, but now we're fighting for ourselves. And that is something great. It means that there is conflict, but it's something that is positive. It's something... Hi, sorry, my kitty cat wants to say hello. Hello, Magus. Yeah, so we're advocating for ourselves now. This is really good. It means you're going to be able to move yourself forward. So, good job, everybody. All right, the next card we have, card number 3, this is something good that will happen in the future. And the card we have here is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups in this deck, I believe, well, let me double check here. This is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. So, group number 3, the Seven of Pentacles really talks about planting seeds and waiting for them to grow. It talks about hard work and a path of perseverance, which might not be what you want to hear for the future, but it does mean that like the advocating you are doing for yourself in the future leads you down the path of growth and change and expandability. You are planting the seeds now, and you will see the buds flower in the future. It is a road of hard work and effort to get there. You are traveling down a road of a lot of more conflict, probably, to get to where you want to go, but you are going to get there. So this something good in the future is that there is a future, that there is more work to be done, that it doesn't end here at the conflict. There is more to do after this conflict. So, yeah, something, you'll be traveling down the road of more things to do, which is a blessing. Like, knowing that there's more purpose for you is, I think, beautiful. So this next card that we have here, this is barriers that could stop these good things from flowing in. And the card we have is the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So this card is talking about how and the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very steadfast and stable and walks the path that they were meant to, and they stick to it. They're a very stick-to-itive type person. So the barrier that could stop you from this future of more things to do, more people to see, more growth and beauty in your life is yourself, really. You can see this guy's chained to a wall and he's facing his own demon. I think there's kind of two messages here. One barrier could be that you try to move too fast, so you trip yourself up, or it could be saying that you don't continue the work. You kind of like advocate a little bit and you're like, okay, I did it, I'm done, all good now, and don't realize that there has to be continual upkeep, there has to be continual growth, there has to be continual effort made, and that could also like stop you dead in your tracks. So it's not about going fast, it's just about continuing to move forward. If you stop or you go too fast, you'll either burn yourself out or you won't get anywhere. So I think the barrier is really yourself. It's really your own mindset, finding that nice balance for you of where it is effort but not torture, if that makes sense. So last but not least, this card is insight on overcoming the barrier to receive the goods. The goods meaning these things that are coming towards you. And we have the Seven of Beasts. This is the Seven of Cups, I believe. Nope. Beasts are wands. My bad. This is the Seven of Wands in this deck. Seven of Beasts. So this card really talks to me about how sometimes we have to see truth versus reality. We have to see our own power and understand our own power in our own minds and things. Because the normal image that you would see in this card is a person standing on a rock fighting off a bunch of wands below them, but you can't see where the wands are coming from or if there's even people holding them. So there's this implication that the wands could just be standing there. They could not be dangerous at all, but this person is overreacting and hitting all the wands. So it really talks about like defending yourself, but also recognizing when this defense is just keeping those away that could help. So yeah, recognizing the truth versus reality of your situation is super helpful, as well as recognizing those that are there to help and enabling them to help you. Not everybody is needed to, not everybody do you need to fight with to prove not everybody is needed to fight with to prove yourself to. Some people are really just genuinely there to help. So it is an important mission for you to discover what of those things is happening. You also got 2 7s in your spread, which is significant just because there's 2 of them, but also because 7 is a lucky number, but it's also kind of a tricky number when it comes to the cards in general. 7 is a very complex number as far as its themes and everything goes. So I think your guides are also trying to tell you that your situation, your bag of treats is complex. It's not just it's not just all one candy bar in there. It's a butt ton of different kinds and variations, and some you might not like, and some, like when you were a kid and you were trick-or-treating, if you went trick-or-treating, like you got a whole bag of candy, and at the end of the night you'd have to sort through them all to like find the ones you wanted and then like try and trade the ones you didn't want and like all that stuff. So your bag of treats is complicated, so it's going to take some effort on your part to sort it all out. It could be helpful to do this with a therapist. It could also be just helpful to do it with friends and family, trusted people. I know that there are lovely self-help books out there. Journaling is always a great way to help you sort out your thoughts and sort out your conflicts for the day. Just a lot of very, very different ways of handling this kind of complexity. But yeah, your guides are saying there is a need for you to sit down with yourself and kind of see the truth, see the forest for the trees, and that will help you really get through the waiting, the growing, the changing, the complex bag of goodies that is headed your way. Yeah, so the last thing I'm going to do for you guys is I have my Heart of Fairy Oracle deck, and we're going to just pull one card as a final message from the universe for you guys. I chose the Fairy Oracle because you guys had the Trick or Treat bag, and these cards are your treat, and the fairies tend to be a bit of a trick, so let's see what they have to say about this whole spread, about your complex bag of goodies. Fairies, would you please give me one card for my group number 1s about their complex group of goodies? And this path that is complex but totally worth it to find self-worth and self-reliance. Wow, that card wants to come out. So this card wanted to come out for sure, but let's see if there's any others that... Ooh, that one too. Okay, so you did get 2 cards. I will read both of them to you. So the 2 cards that you guys have is card 21, the boy. Card 21, the boy. And then you also received, this is a wild card. I love this for you guys. It's again reiterating, hey, everything is complex. Everything has a lot of layers to it. It's not all black and white. There's all very varying levels of gray within your life right now, and that's okay. Enjoy the trick, enjoy the treat. Let things be complex and wild. Life's more fun that way. So I am going to read to you guys out of the book, card number 21, the boy. Card 21, the boy. Adventure, freedom, youth. The eternal boy is like Peter Pan, the boy who never grows up. What is important to the boy? We are told that we inevitably grow up, grow old, and die. And we do. At least a part of us does. But there is another part of us that, like Peter Pan, stays eternally young. And not just young, but boy young, masculine young. The part of us that wants to seek adventure, live dangerously, live heroically, and die gloriously. In fairy, the part of us that is the eternal boy can roam free forever. Male or female, we all need to acknowledge the boy within us and let him run free. If we do no more than say, go fly, have adventures, we have done enough. When the boy turns up, take a minute to find the boy inside of you. He may be hiding. Boys are good at that. But coax him out into the light, say hello, and let him fly. He'll return to you, and when he does, oh, what tales he'll have to tell. That is beautiful. The fairies gave you a sweet little treat. So, I'm gonna leave it there. I thank you so much for watching group number ones. I hope you have a blessed everything. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me so much on my channel. I again hope you have a blessed everything. I will see you all on our next reading. Thank you for watching. This was Pan. Bye, you guys.